Beyond the peaks of Mount Ida, in the fertile lands of Ionia, a saga of ambition, betrayal, and a curse destined to echo through eternity was unfolding. King Tantalus of Lydia, once favored by the Olympians, committed an act so heinous that it defied the very fabric of morality. To test the gods' omniscience, he served them a feast with a sinister secret: the flesh of his own son, Pelops. The gods, horrified yet merciful, restored Pelops to life. Demeter, distracted by her grief for Persephone, had unwittingly consumed a piece of the boy's shoulder. This missing part was replaced with gleaming ivory, leaving Pelops with a mark of both divine intervention and his father's unforgivable betrayal. Pelops grew into a man of extraordinary beauty, his ivory shoulder a silent testament to his unique fate. His allure caught the eye of Poseidon, god of the sea and horses. Enamored, Poseidon gifted him a chariot drawn by winged horses, creatures of unmatched speed and grace. Meanwhile, Tantalus faced eternal torment in Tartarus, standing in a pool of water beneath fruit-laden branches that would forever elude his grasp, a punishment so profound it gave rise to the word tantalize. Ilus, the righteous founder of Troy, could not ignore such abomination. He expelled Tantalus from Ionia, cleansing the land of his sin. One might expect Pelops to feel relief, but bound by pride and blood, he challenged Ilus with an army, only to be decisively defeated. Exiled and humbled, Pelops journeyed westward to a land that would bear his name, the Peloponnese. In this rich peninsula, among cities like Sparta and Mycenae, lay the kingdom of Pisa, ruled by King Oenomaus, son of Ares, the war god. Oenomaus's daughter, Hippodamia, possessed a beauty that drew suitors from every corner of the known world. Yet a dark prophecy loomed. Oenomaus was destined to die by his son-in-law's hand. Determined to outwit fate, he declared that any man wishing to marry his daughter must defeat him in a chariot race. Failure meant death. 18 had tried and perished, their heads grim trophies adorning the palace walls. When Pelops beheld Hippodamia, he was enthralled. Knowing that mortal means would not suffice, he beseeched Poseidon once more. The god answered, bestowing upon him a chariot of gold and ivory, drawn by the very winged horses that had once graced him. But divine favor wasn't enough for Pelops. He sought out Myrtilus, Oenomaus's charioteer and son of Hermes, the cunning messenger of the gods. Promising him half the kingdom and a night with Hippodamia, Pelops convinced Myrtilus to sabotage the king's chariot by replacing its bronze linchpins with ones made of beeswax. At dawn, under a sky tinged with ominous hues, the race commenced. Pelops surged ahead, his divine horses flying over the earth. Oenomaus, a seasoned warrior, pursued with fury. As he closed in, poised to strike, the beeswax linchpins gave way. The wheels of his chariot flew off, and Oenomaus was violently thrown, meeting a death foretold by the prophecy he sought to escape. Victorious, Pelops claimed Hippodamia, but treachery lingered. When Myrtilus sought his promised rewards, Pelops, unwilling to share his bride and mistrustful of the traitor, cast him from a cliff into the sea. As he plummeted, Myrtilus uttered a powerful curse upon Pelops and his descendants, a curse that would haunt his lineage for generations. The waters where he fell became known as the Myrtoan Sea, a perpetual reminder of betrayal and vengeance. Unaware of the full weight of his actions, Pelops fathered sons who would carry the curse forward, Atreus and Thyestes, whose rivalry and dark deeds would eclipse even their father's sins. Their descendants would become pivotal players in the fate of Troy itself. Back in Troy, Ilus's progeny flourished, oblivious to the dark currents set in motion. The gods watched with inscrutable eyes, their plans entwining mortal lives in a tapestry of fate and free will. Whispers of the curse spread, tales of doom carried on the winds, foreshadowing a conflict that would shake the very foundations of the world. How this curse ensnares heroes like Agamemnon and Menelaus, leading to the legendary Trojan War, that is a story yet to be told. A saga where every choice reverberates through time, and the line between mortal ambition and divine will blurs into myth. Stay with us as we delve deeper into this epic tale, unraveling the mysteries and destinies that bind these ancient souls. The threads of fate are tightening, and the echoes of the past are about to resound with newfound intensity.